What's up, guys? The water change is completed. Did a big one today. I'd probably say close to 70%. It was much needed and still needs another one almost. It sucks. I noticed an area that had a lot of debris after I finished the water change, but hey, I got a lot of the other parts of it cleaned up. Let's see what's going on here. Noticed some browning on the flame moss in the back, and I'm not sure if when I cut it back and maybe the lamp was focusing over it too much, so I moved the lamp a little more this way so it's going to give more direct light for the couple hours it comes on. I mean, it's literally 2 hours a day I have that lamp coming on now. Java Fern was looking kind of funky. Don't know if you can really see it. Yeah, you can kind of see it. It looks a little funky. Some leaves are really nice and some are so-so with some algae and whatnot. Don't really know what to do. I dosed some XL, Flourish, and the carbon supplement. Flourish and Flourish XL, sorry, I should say. Yeah, I've been slacking on the regimen of that. Like, I've literally been like skipping several days where I need to, or only doing a water change days, and I'm sure that's not beneficial for balancing out my system. Probably some of my algae causes are due to that. This little guy. Both of the assassins are in here now because the one decided to eat a shrimp in my shrimp tank, so got rid of him, threw him in here. Jerk. In other news, first week at my job was really good. I'm happy. Probably see some changes with the tank thanks to my new job. We'll see what happens. Oh, another thing. I cut off a piece of the foam block in the filtration system. Like, cut off a tiny piece in the corner back there. And I shoved it into the hole. There's a little safety hole to suck in water in case the water ever drops below this line right here. I don't plan on letting it drop below that, but with that hole kind of plugged up, it seems to be taking in more particulates and stuff like that from the top, which maybe will help on the surface stuff, maybe won't, but either way, I felt like it was beneficial because I don't let it really drop below that line, and it just kind of helps out. Cut back some of the roots on most of the Java Fern, took out the whole log. You gotta try to trim up the roots every once in a while. It kind of helps just promote new growth. Like, we can see a new leaf starting out here. This Java Fern is just taking off. It's almost getting too big for the tank, so maybe we'll give some away or something. Another thing I want to look into is, I guess, wood going bad or rotting. I don't know if mine is. I mean, I pulled it out, like I said, today, and I really cleaned underneath it, cleaned everywhere. And it felt fine, but it had the same odor my filter does. And now I'm wondering, is that odor coming from actually the wood, or is it coming from the filter? So that's something I gotta look into. This little guy is still just a trooper. He's kicking. He's got the whole tank to himself, so I imagine he's kind of happy, but maybe kind of sad. He probably wants some friends, and hopefully we can fix that for him. But I feel like before I get too many new fish, a rescape is in order for this tank. It's 1 year, guys. I got this tank Black Friday last year for 50 bucks from PetSmart. Maybe they have the deal again this year. In case anybody's watching, you got a little bit of time, look into it. This is a fantastic tank. Only 50 bucks, you cannot go wrong. Awesome filtration. The light is subpar, so. Most of my growth in this tank is, you can watch my old videos. I never had the big lamp supplementing, but it still grew a decent amount of stuff. And obviously, you don't really have to worry about algae and stuff because how low the light is. The Java Fern really takes off, and so do mosses, so you can make a pretty awesome tank. Maybe some Anubias and some Crips, and you really got a solid tank for 50 bucks. You can't go wrong with it. Stocking is a little challenge. Obviously, you don't want to overdo it with fish. It is a small tank, 5 gallons, but the filtration is super strong, so keep that in mind. So almost 1 year. We'll see what we can do with the tank. Let's go take a look at the shrimp bowl. Like I said, 1 or maybe actually 2 of the shrimp are missing because I only caught him doing it once. One of these 2 guys thought it was fun to eat a shrimp. I got home from work, and the shrimp was halfway in his mouth. So let's go take a look at the shrimp bowl. Some shrimp bowl action. It got a good little cleanup here. Don't really gravel vac obviously in this, just kind of take out some water, top off some new water. Everything's growing pretty well. I'm a little disappointed with this moss that I have underneath this mesh. I was kind of hoping it'd come through. I thought it would look really cool. So much for that. So maybe a light upgrade is in order. Maybe I'll get rid of this whole white border. This is from a fluval edge. And maybe I'll just put the bowl right here by itself so it doesn't take as much room. And put like a, I believe it's a deep blue. They make a light for it, like for bowls. I think that'd be kind of perfect. These shrimp are very happy though. Such hard workers. Always clean it up. But, alright guys, this video is already 6 minutes long. I didn't realize it. But everybody have a safe Thanksgiving. Enjoy time with your family. It's coming up in a couple of days here. And if you are interested in a good tank, check if PetSmart has this deal again. If I find out they have this deal again, I'll make another video so people know about it. Alright, see you guys.